Are you looking for the best camping tents? In this video we will look at some of the best camping tents on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. The North Face Wawona 6. Are you a camper with a hobby? Then this is the tent for you. The North Face Wawona 6, a long-standing favorite we've tested, is the perfect base camp for mountain bikers, rock climbers, anglers, hunters, or anyone packing lots of gear that needs to be protected. Why? The vestibule is like a 2-bike garage. The main tent packs an additional 85 square feet, creating a remarkable living space. The Wawona has you covered, and all for a very fair price. All this space does make a few things less straightforward. Setting up the rain-fly-in garage in the moderate wind isn't as intuitive as it could be. The North Face went with a pin and circle locking mechanism that requires some effort to lock, and because of the height and length of this tent, the guidelines are a requirement unless you enjoy watching your tent sail away into the sunset. That said, once it is up, it is massive, comfortable, and withstood some howling winds and rainy nights in Joshua Tree with ease. With some of the best usable space and an excellent price point, the Wawona has been an award winner year after year with good reason. The Snow Peak Alpha Breeze is another tent worthy of mention for its excellent weather resistance. At number 2. Coleman Skydome XL8. Boasting nearly 115 square feet of comfy living space, the Coleman Skydome XL8 is a mammoth of a tent. It is most likely the largest we've ever tested, with the 101.5 square foot Coleman Skydome 6 being the second largest in the lineup. For comparison, we love the spacious design and feel it will hit the spot for families or large groups seeking a larger, reliable shelter that won't break the bank. Specifically, the Skydome can comfortably sleep 8 if every camper is dozing upon smaller sleeping pads or foam. If your group is less than 8, our tests revealed there's enough room for a whopping 3 queen-sized air mattresses. Along with its real estate, we love this tent's tarp flooring. It's easy to clean and can stand up to the inherent wear and tear that comes along with kids and pets. This tent also features an incredible mesh roof, great vents, storage pockets, an electrical port, and fun string lighting that mounts at the ceiling. There were aspects of the Coleman Skydome XL8 that we didn't like. It's large, bulky, and not that easy to set up. Its size makes it somewhat unstable, so it requires a full arsenal of ground stakes and guy lines to keep it sturdy, especially in the wind. We also think its rainfly is a bit thin, and the overall structure is not as rugged as many of the tents in our lineup. However, for the price, we simply can't deny this 115 square foot monster's incredible value. If you don't quite need such a large shelter, the Kelty Wireless 6, 87 square feet, is an affordable tent that sleeps 6, and the Gazelle T4 Hub, 61 square feet, is an easy-up model that sleeps 4. At number 3. NEMO Aurora Highrise 6. The NEMO Aurora Highrise 6 is the total package. It packs tons of space and features into a functional, good-looking design. This tent fits a twin mat and 2 singles with room to spare, and with a max height of 6 feet 5 inches, you can add jumping jacks to your morning indoor camp routine. But the list keeps going. With dual vestibules and an extra-large front door, along with great privacy options and a fun floor design, you will be hard-pressed to find a tent that pairs form and function better. On the flip side, because every coin has 2 sides, the Highrise is a bit complicated to set up the first time, though it does get easier as you learn. Still, you'll want 2 people for the job. We don't love the window design on this model, and ideally, there would be more storage pockets. Perhaps NEMO will address some of these things in a future update, but even if they don't, this is a great tent that we don't foresee you being disappointed with. If you're looking for a more traditional design that will sleep 6, we suggest reading up on the Eureka Copper Canyon LX6. At number 4. Gazelle T4 Hub. If you've ever been intrigued by vehicle rooftop tents and think you're ready to take the plunge, check out the Thule Approach M. This soft-shell tent attaches to the top of your vehicle via a mounting track. Once you get past the initial installation, setup is a breeze, illustrated in our video below. The interior is spacious, with 40 inches of headroom at the highest point, and there are large windows that are lovely for stargazing. The approach locks to your rack, which is a nice feature. Rooftop tents are not for everyone. You'll need to be okay with climbing up and down a ladder to get in and out of bed. More importantly, you'll need to assess whether your vehicle can handle the weight. If you've taken all this into consideration and you're ready to move forward, the Thule approach is one of our top picks. Our only real gripes are that the rainfly is semi-frustrating, it's hard to access all the snaps to attach it, and there is nowhere to store the tent's cover when you remove it. You'll need to stash it in the trunk or truck bed. Minor inconveniences aside, we love the approach and think it's one of the best rooftop tents on the market. We don't have a lot of vehicle-mounted tents to compare the Thule Approach M to, however, the Smitty-built Gen 2 Overlander is a great budget-friendly buy.